the B show. It's a big bad B show tonight. Yeah, well, it's the B show. Crank it up, turn on them lights. Turn them on there. Get ready to download something that you never know. You won't see it coming, but I promise you'll know. It's the B show.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year.
From
you know, Santa's coming. Get your stockings ready.
From our house to yours. Merry Christmas, everybody. Right?
It is indeed Christmas time here on the Variety Hour B show.
Yeah.
And the spirit of Yuletide is all over the place tonight.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's a little cold, and you know, we got hot cocoa, the Cocoa Man to warm us up, right?
Yeah, we got the cocoa, we got the cold, and we got Santa Claus to bring presents for all the good little kids out there, and maybe even some of the bad ones too.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So,
what do you want for Christmas, Joe? A brain, a personality, a life, a girlfriend? What do you want for Christmas?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe, you know, you ever seen one of those Amazon Echoes?
No, what's that?
It's like this thing where it's like a robot and you just tell it what to do.
Okay, so you want a robot for Christmas.
Yeah, you ever seen The End of Days?
With Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Did he have a robot in that?
No, if people did, remember he killed the robots?
No, I hadn't seen the movie. I remember Terminator, he was killing robots.
Maybe it's Terminator. I don't know. But the Amazon...
It probably was Terminator, too.
You know, the Amazon Echo is a hot gift item these days, and let's say you tell it, I want to hear or whatever, or I want you to do this. You know, it picks up on everything you say. Like, everything you say, it picks up on. So, could you imagine if you were yelling at the dog, and you're like, get the fuck out of here! And it picked up on that, right?
Yeah, and then you never see the Echo again.
Yeah. So, the Amazon Echo, or the Google Home also. I know you hate Google's, and you know you hate Google's privacy issues, right?
Well, yeah, you know, if you have Google in your home, it's going to be selling you stuff all the time. And they're going to just start talking about recommended for you from your latest search.
Right. You know, especially for you. It's like, recommended for you, 16-year-old Venezuelan woman, you know, and wound up, you know.
Well, to be honest with you, if Google Home can bring that to me, you know, maybe it's not such a bad thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be quite a home after that, but it'll be a home.
Yeah. Wait till it finds... I was going to say, wait till Google Home finds out about the Goodwill incident.
Hey, look, we don't talk about that on the air. You know, the legal issues pending, and it never happened. Never.
But I know one thing we can talk about is, how about we talk about the time Roddy Piper was on Primetime Wrestling on December 25th, what year was it? 89, right? Yeah, 89. And he was, and Bobby Heenan had dressed up as Santa Claus. You want to talk about that?
Oh, of course. I mean, it's a Christmas time tradition around these parts.
It is. So, I mean, how high was Piper? How high was Piper, Mama? 10 foot high and rising?
Well, I don't know if Piper was so much high. To me, it always seems that Piper really takes Christmas seriously.
Yeah.
And he was high, maybe on a little bit of eggnog and a lot of Yuletide cheer and just excited because Santa Claus had come the night before.
Yeah. And Santa Claus was actually in studio, over in there in Studio A with Monsoon, okay? Which is, by the way, Heenan dressed up in a suit. That's just Bobby Heenan.
That's not Santa Claus. That's Bobby Heenan. How did Santa Claus get into the studios at Titan Tower?
Yeah. So, Piper's trying to get Bobby Heenan to say ho, ho, ho. Okay? Come on, can you say ho, ho, ho? Come on, let's hear it! You know?
Well, let's not forget that Heenan is doing a bit of a face turn here, because Heenan, when he puts on the Santa Claus suit, does seem to be filled with the Christmas cheer.
Yeah, and he does say ho ho ho. Then Monsoon goes, I know everyone right now has already had their Christmas turkey, their Christmas ham, the Christmas duck. The Christmas duck. Well, wait a minute.
He reads a lot of Charles Dickens, maybe.
Wait a minute, people still eat Christmas duck? Oh, wait a minute, what is this, a Christmas Carol with when the time Donald look in the window with Scrooge?
When is Gorilla going to start talking about the plum pudding?
Then he goes, and then Monsoon goes, I know everybody has already eaten their banana cream pie and their pecan pie, and I know everybody's really loaded right now.
I think I want to go to Gorilla's place for Christmas, because it seems you get a lot of food.
Yeah. So then, and then Piper, he puts over Heenan more and goes, you know, these kids, they love you, Santa Claus. And every kid, they eat the milk and cookies, and it's good.
Yeah, Piper is apparently so excited about this Santa Claus and Christmas that he kind of thinks that Heenan is somehow the real Santa Claus here for a minute.
Yeah.
Or at least he sells it like Heenan is.
Yeah. So, and Monsoon has a great line. Monsoon after that goes, it is indeed Christmas time, and it has, and the respect for a fellow man here on Primetime Wrestling is well in the air.
But that wouldn't last so long, because it is Primetime Wrestling after all. And too much respect for one's fellow man doesn't make for a good wrestling show.
No, exactly. So, kind of like Ring of Honor, right?
Yeah, exactly. They gotta have to shake hands and say Merry Christmas before every night.
It's like, look, well, let's shake my hand. We will have a great wrestling match, sir. It'll be my honor to wrestle you.
Wow, it's like, I don't know, it's like Japan or something. I guess, is that the point? Is it supposed to be like Japanese or something? It's about honor or some stuff like that?
I don't know.
This is way before those days.
But, here we go. Heenan then was like, you know, Heenan goes, you know, I've had enough here. Kids, there is no Santa Claus. I'm just Bobby Heenan, and listen to me. There's no such thing as Santa Claus. He's made up. And then Monsoon's like, that's enough, Brain. And then Piper's like, cut it out. Don't stop. Watch what you're saying.
Bob, watch it here. Bob, come on, let's try to keep the Christmas spirit here, Bobby. Come on.
This is the season to be swerved, kids. You see that guy at the mall? That's not Santa Claus. That's just some guy that just got out of detox.
Okay, Bobby, watch what you say here. This is prime time. There's kids watching, kid. There is a Santa Claus. Bobby, come on, let's keep the Christmas spirit here.
There's no such thing. Your parents bought you those presents, kids. You kids just got swerved. Then Piper goes, and listen, there is a Santa Claus, people. Don't listen to him. Santa Claus left me gifts this morning.
That's true. He had a new kilt.
Yeah.
He had a sporran. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had all kinds of stuff under the Christmas tree. Not just coal this year, because Piper was a baby face in 81.
Right. And then Heenan goes, well, Piper, when was the last time you saw a reindeer fly? You want to believe in something? Believe in the Heenan family. And you know what?
Yeah, that's all logical stuff, too.
Kris Kringle, Saint Nick, sounds like he's wanted in 3 states.
How many names does the guy have?
Yeah. Monsoon's like, you better watch it. You might watch your brain. We're going to have you thrown out of the studio. You're done here. Then Piper leaves Studio B, all right? And he walks...
leave Studio B in a huff.
Yeah, he walks over to Studio A, and he screams out, what is your malfunction, huh? Listen, there is a Santa Claus. Millions are watching you trying to ruin a tradition for years. What's the matter with you? You get no gifts?
Did you not get enough attention?
And then, you better clear things up. And Monsoon goes, you better clear things up. You do that. And then Heenan goes, listen, kids. Santa's an average guy like me. You've been swerved. And then Piper attacks Heenan. He takes him down. He's punching him. And he attacks him. Then they go to...
Piper viciously attacks Heenan wearing a Santa Claus suit.
Right.
But not the beard, of course.
Right. And then Monsoon goes, go to commercial. Go to commercial. We come back to Piper. We're standing there. And he's gives this emotional speech. And he goes... Kids, Santa Claus is what you make a Santa Claus. Those gifts you see there, it was given to you by someone who loves you, not some idiot. Shut up! Shut up! I have children. I know what it's like to have toys. I know what it's like to not have toys. I has children's. I has bunches of them. And there is a Santa Claus. And as long as I was around, there will remain a Santa Claus.
Yeah, and Monsoon, that was our producer there off screen. Piper pretty much in a rage defending the honor of Santa Claus for everyone on Christmas.
Like went in just a rage, like a cocaine-induced, like they didn't tell him this before rage.
Oh yeah, he is really angry, so he goes off on Heenan too. That beatdown is a pretty convincing looking beatdown. Dude, the whole thing looks pretty real.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. That's how you do real. I guess
Piper just like yelling at the producers off screen and everything. He seems like he's really pissed off here.
I don't know. Do you think they must have not told him before this, did they?
What's that?
You think they told Piper what's going to happen before?
Oh, I think like everything, on wrestling, that this was an artfully done work shoot. And, I think all this was planned because, I don't think Bobby Heenan checked into any hospital on Christmas night in a Santa Claus suit with injuries brought on by Roddy Piper in Studio A.
No, I'm just saying that they didn't tell Piper that Heenan was going to say Santa Claus was fake.
No, I think they must have, because they must have planned out the whole, studio, Piper switches studio things and all that, but it looks very real. It looks very convincing like they didn't.
Yeah.
Like anything in wrestling, everything in wrestling I think is pre-planned, and the art of it is just making it look like it's real. And the great thing about this is it really looks like it's real.
Yeah, but Vince does a thing. Vince does a thing these days a lot where they don't tell the people until they get out there. You think Vince did that back in the day?
There's no studio audience that you had to kayfabe in this case.
That's true. I heard that USA was legit mad at this, by the way. USA was really pissed that happened.
I can believe it, because, it was this episode actually aired on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And what does the WWF bring all the kids for Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
An argument, a grown man telling the kids that Santa Claus isn't real, and then another guy coming into the studio to beat the crap out of him while he's wearing a Santa Claus suit, and then do an angry, emotional rant on how real Santa Claus is, and how it's wrong to tell the kids that, somebody does, that Santa isn't there to welcome them.
Yeah. So... it was crazy. It was crazy,
but let's face it, it's the type of thing that makes wrestling great, because what other show can you tune into on Christmas and get this kind of, this sort of morality play and this Christmas-themed violence?
Right. So it was great. So, everybody check it out, YouTube. It's not on the network yet, but I'm sure it will be. So, check that out.
You should make it a family tradition for your own family every Christmas. Like you can say, in this house, like Piper says, we go by the rules of the hot rod, and I better not hear anything bad about Santa in here.
Right. As long as Piper is around, there will remain a Santa Claus. Now that Piper is gone, do you think there is no longer a Santa Claus?
No, there's no Santa Claus, there's no American Dream.
Right.
It's an uneasy Christmas that we're going through right now. Who can save us? Maybe Santa Claus. Remember him?
Yeah, Balls Mahoney. Balls Mahoney, he's dead too.
Shoot. Well, there's Kane still alive, the Christmas creature.
Yeah, Kane.
Maybe he can save Christmas.
Yeah, well, that's true. Who can save Christmas? I don't know. Maybe Kane or maybe Jerry Lawler. I can see Lawler Couldn't you see Lawler punching the Grinch?
I could see that. I could definitely see that. I could see Lawler trying to save Christmas from Jimmy Hart, too. Maybe Jimmy Hart will try to steal all the toys.
Yeah,
like the
maybe.
Grinch.
So, I hope you have a good Christmas. What do you got going on? You gonna eat a lot of lasagna? People like to eat lasagna. I know that's a tradition around our house. We eat lasagna on Christmas.
Well, I didn't realize that you lived in Garfield. Around my place, what we usually do is, I usually sleep through half the day and then see if the bars are open later at night. But I try to keep the spirit of Christmas alive in my heart, though, when I pass out that night.
Yeah. We eat lasagna, we eat ham. Usually I get a wrestling book of some sort.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that your parents still get things for you.
I know. I know. Seriously, but
I'm surprised they don't come back and say, like, "Look, we've enlisted you in the army this year. I'll get back."
Yeah, I really haven't got anything for Christmas yet. So,
but you still try, still hope that maybe Santa Claus will come for you. Or maybe you know what the problem is?
What's that?
You know the problem is the only thing you believed in your whole life is the Heenan family.
Yeah, I think so.
Andre and Haku aren't going to fit down that chimney on Christmas Eve and bring you gifts.
Yeah. Now I was thinking is, you ever seen the movie The Good Son?
Yeah, with Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, that's me. That's me for Christmas.
I kind of wish it was because, spoiler alert, if you remember the way that movie ends, that would be a great Christmas for everybody, Joe, if you were like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. Home Alone, by the way. I was thinking with Home Alone these days, with Home Alone, like Meltzer watches Home Alone these days, and he's like, couldn't he just use a cell phone to call his parents?
Yeah, that is a good point, actually. But, I guess cell phones have changed. Now we're living in a post-cell phone world. It's changed the whole concept of Home Alone.
Same thing with Jingle All the Way. Couldn't he just buy it on Amazon?
It's a good point. It's a good point. They should make a new Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin as an adult, that he's home alone at Christmas. It's no big deal because he's an adult.
Yeah. Well, shouldn't he just install a security system in the house? That's dumb. With all the money they have, you figure they could use an ADT system.
You could just get one of those stickers that you put on the outside that says, "This house protected by security camera."
Right.
Could have discouraged the bad guys before you had to set up any traps or anything.
Right. But I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. We'll be right back for Summer Plus. How about that?
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Well, this holiday season, the parties at your house won't be elaborate, of course, but we hope they'll be gay and easy on the hostess. To make sure of that, right now, we suggest you start collecting an assortment of Kraft cheese spreads. Then you can put out a grand snack tray at a moment's notice. Kraft gives you 9 delicious varieties of cheese spreads. There's Kraft Pimento, Olive Pimento, Pineapple, Relish, Roca, Kraft Limburger Spread, Old English Spread, American, and Pimento American spreads. Set out 3 or 4 varieties with crackers, and refreshments are ready. Point costs on the Kraft cheese spreads don't put an undue strain on your ration books. So begin now to get set for the holidays. Tomorrow, start collecting your own assortment of favorites from the 9 delicious Kraft cheese spreads.
Yipe Stripes. Fruit stripe gum. 4 fruity, juicy flavors. Share, dare, chew it, blow it. It's Yipe Stripes. Fruit Stripes regular and bubble gum.
We're back. And what song request would you like to have for everybody on Christmas? Christmas Day. What good song? Give me a good one. I got a good one.
On Christmas Day itself.
Yeah.
Let's pick something. Let's pick something that's good for Christmas.
Okay.
I suppose. Let's pick us a good Christmas time too.
Okay.
How about Christmas Time this year from the Charlie Brown special?
Okay. I'm gonna go with "Let It Be Christmas" by Alan Jackson. That's one of my favorite Christmas songs. So there you go. Hope everybody has a great Christmas. Everybody eats their duck, their goose, their what was that one? The banana pudding. Their
banana pudding. Yeah. Banana pudding. Good stuff.
What was the pudding that they?
After having already eaten 2 other pies, like Gorilla said, but banana pudding is good.
What was the pudding that they Scrooge ate? Remember?
plum pudding, but that wasn't like banana pudding. That was like some old English crap that had like a big crust on it or something, or at least it always does in the movie.
Yeah. You know, and if it's Christmas, you know, with me, I'll be like Donald Duck looking through the window and everybody's having a good time, right?
You will. Except Donald at least had like Huey, Louie, and Daisy and all those royalty checks from Disney. And what do you have? Nothing. Actually, can I switch my song?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because, you know, sometimes I have to admit, you know, in the past when I had nothing to do on Christmas, sometimes if I was lonely, I would find myself a good Christmas time Civil War reenactment that I could go to. So maybe I'll switch to Christmas in Dixie. Nice.
Okay, Alabama, okay. Because you said you've done those Civil War reenactments on Christmas, and you said sometimes, didn't they break kayfabe one time and play a game of soccer? Or was that World War I?
That was World War I, but we did actually break kayfabe one time and have a Christmas truce. We had to reenact it and played a game of baseball.
Wow. There you go. Anyways, with that being said, everybody has a Merry Christmas. Don't hit the eggnog too hard, right? Or don't fucking you know what I know what you're gonna do. You might pick up some 16-year-old Vietnamese woman that doesn't know any English or doesn't celebrate Christmas, and you whip out your Yule log, right?
I love Christmas a long time.
Yeah. And you're gonna say, you're gonna say today's Christmas, and you're gonna say, oh, what about Santa Claus, and then the Vietnamese woman goes, that didn't happen.
Yeah, but then I might have to beat her up if it's all the Piper's rules. So, look for me in the jail on the day after Christmas and maybe pay my bail for beating up a Vietnamese woman. But I defended the honor of Santa Claus, and that's the important thing.
Yep, exactly. Then when the judge or when the people ask you, why'd you beat this woman up so bad? And you go, I had to give her an attitude adjustment. And then Cena comes out, and then John Cena comes out and gives you the AA.
I guess I would deserve that. So I'm not going to complain.
Cena save Christmas. Cena save Christmas. Oh shit! Oh my God, Cena.
Yeah, saves Christmas, but I don't think he'd do it with the same flair that Piper did.
No, I know. Maybe Cena could get the torch passed from Piper to Cena to save Christmas.
Yeah, I know, but see, what a fallen age we live in.
Mm-hmm. I know. All right, with that being said, so everybody have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you on the way to the new year. Somebody says something about 1985.